So some see this glass as half full, some see it as half empty, but I see it as a piece of cake.
So Zach King made a video where he turned a cup of water into cake, and the internet freaked out. And when I say the internet, I mean TikTok. I mean, just look at that. That's almost like 1 billion views. That's like 1/7 of the world's population.
How is that even fathomable?
And that's saying a lot too, because it takes a lot of talent, a lot of skill, tenacity, integrity, excitement, tenacity, emotion, ferocity, potency. Spirit. I mean, you need to be the creme de la creme, the top tier. You need to be the best of the best to be able to go viral.
Call me handsome. If you ain't gonna hand me some of that badonkadonk.
Kind of an editor, a little bit of an editor myself. I mean, my friends think it's as easy as clicking a button and then you can, you know, make 2 people. Like it's kind of that easy. But seriously, this video is for people who know how to edit, as well as people who don't know how to edit, because it's really cool to see the process. All right, but enough blabbering on. Let's try and make a cup turn into a cake. So yeah, let's jump into After Effects, okay? If you don't know After Effects, great. If you do, great. If you want to leave the video, don't leave the video. All right, the first thing we need is a cake. And then you need to get a cup. I ended up just buying buttery pound cake at the store because it's freaking delicious, first of all. If you haven't tried pound cake, and I can cut it to the shape of the cup. I knew I needed 2 separate shots. I needed one of just me pouring the water into the cup and then replacing that with the cake and then cutting the cake. And then I could layer those 2 on top of each other. Essentially, to make this video, we're going to want to stack a ton of layers on top of each other, and then that'll give us the desired. So essentially, we're just making a cake. Here's your visual effects cake that I baked you. Maybe I should be a chef. Now, I know many of you are budget filmmakers, just like myself, and so because of that, I decided to shoot this all on an iPhone. And the most important thing when you're shooting on an iPhone is to hold down the screen to lock in that focus. And that's going to help you in the post-production. You'll see later. Okay, so I knew I kind of had only one chance at this because I only had so much cake. So I just practiced a ton beforehand. I just figured the best way to do it was just pour the water on the table and then see what happens. It formed a puddle on my carpet, and you can just hear the water dripping onto the puddle. All right, it turned out pretty good. Let's put it in our editing software and see what we have to work with.
A boy in high school sees a girl he likes. He asks her out.
Oh, the cake is bigger than the cup.
And she says no.
Oh no, I missed some of the water. The water doesn't line up. I'm literally gonna have to remove the water, aren't I? Yep.
A girl rides her bike down a busy street. Her tire blows out and she falls off.
Boom, water removed. Now I've got to replace it.
A man chops carrots for his pot pie. His knife slips and he cuts his hand. A woman takes off her coat, waiting on a bench. Her friend arrives and she leaves her coat behind. A video renter returns a tape late.
Okay, we got that for the most part. Okay, let's mask the table.
So he has to pay a $5 late charge. A little puppy gets off his leash. He runs away and isn't found for hours. An 18-year-old tries to get into a bar. The bouncer IDs him and turns him away. A construction worker loses his hammer.
Alright, what else do we need?
So he has to go and buy a new one. It's a series of minor personal tragedies.
Match the color a little bit. And alright, looks like the cake is gone. So that's good. So you're gonna want to go through frame by frame and mask out the entire. Wait, I'm sorry. What is that? I didn't move the camera. The camera wasn't moving, so it's not the same as Zach King's video. Here's the thing: you think we all have a cameraman, expert camera crew around, just hanging out? No, I'm a one-man show, dude. This is me. This is all I do. Everything. I do all of this. So you know what? You can maybe have a little empathy and you know, I don't. Zach King has a whole crew switching out the cups and everything. I don't have that. You think I can just do this? You think I can just clone myself and then I can just freaking, you know, do everything? You think I can like duplicate? Come on, what is this? I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. The only difference is I'm just not gonna have to 3D camera track the scene, as well as I don't have someone switching out the cups and making sure they're in the right place. So technically, I still have a lot of problems in mind that he probably doesn't have, and vice versa. But besides the point, let's see what things we have to fix in our case. Oh my goodness, look at those fingers. That's just tough. I really just had to make this work. It's rough, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, we've done just about everything. We just need to attach the cup to the cake, and then we're good. So now we're going to hop into my favorite program, Mocha. It's so good. It's so delicious, so flavorful and caffeinated. That is a good cup of joe. So when we're there, we're going to find the point when the knife cuts through the cake, and then we're going to track forwards and back both the knife as well as the cake. So not both, but all three of them.
It's a series of minor personal tragedies. Oh no.
It's really starting to take shape here.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
A third grade teacher gets the flu, and she has to call in sick for a day. A family of 5 goes for Sunday brunch. It's busy and they have to wait a while for seats. A woman unlocks her car on a rainy day. She drops her keys and they fall into a puddle. A musician in a band plays the wrong note, and he throws off everyone else's playing.
Yeah, hey, editing CJ here, and I just kind of wanted to go over the main effect of this video and show you how I did it. So I'm using Mocha, which is going to be 10 times faster, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go through the entire clip and mask out the cake. Once you've done that, hop back into After Effects, and then just hit Create AE Masks, and that's going to make the masks we created in Mocha. Next, head on over to the Effects panel, and we're going to type in Reshape, so go ahead and drag that onto the clip. And then we're going to want to duplicate our mask. Now we want to keep only the starting keyframe for our first mask. So find where the clip starts and then delete every other keyframe except for where that first one starts. As you can see, I wanted to start it a couple frames into the video, and so I just deleted everything except for that first starting keyframe. After that, we want to lock our first mask and then set our mask 2 to none. Then head on over to the reshape effect, and we're going to change source mask to mask 1 and destination mask to mask 2. And then we're going to change elasticity to superfluid, and then crank that percent up to 100%. And then after that, just ram preview that sucker and see what you got. Alright, so I made a couple minor adjustments, but all in all, this is kind of how it turned out.
Hey gang, here's how you turn a cup of water into cake. Yummy.
I think it actually turned out great, but I haven't seen any tutorials on it. I haven't seen anyone do anything like this. This is all something I kind of came up with myself. So if you enjoyed it and you learned a bit, just go ahead and subscribe. And because it's really nice and it makes my day when you subscribe. So please subscribe. If you have any suggestions for things that you want me to edit or other videos that I want to make, go ahead and leave a comment. I read them all, so make it good or bad. I don't really care, I guess. But this effect is great. Basically, you're putting an image onto an object, and you can really technically turn anything into cake or some other image that you want. It's also the same idea I used in this video where I made a perfectly round tinfoil ball. So you can do whatever you want with it, really. You're just, the world's your oyster now. Go and make things. Go and make cake creatures. I don't know, whatever you want to do with this. Go ahead. Here's some footage of me turning my friends into cake.
Hey guys, I have something to show you guys. Guys? Oh, that's right, I don't have friends.
But that's about it for the video, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.